This one is irregular in our house, not because we're on a keto diet, but because it tastes better than a regular bread. Start by adding 4.5 cups of warm water, 8 teaspoons of yeast, and 6 teaspoons of coconut palm sugar. Mix well and watch it foam up. It should take about 10 to 15 minutes. Now mix in 6 tablespoons of ground chia powder and 6 tablespoons of psyllium powder. I'm making a big batch here because it never lasts a long time in our house. Then you're going to add 4 cups of almond flour, 4 cups of arrowroot flour, a half a cup of coconut flour, 4 teaspoons of Himalayan salt. I like to give it a good mix until all the ingredients are well incorporated. You can knead it by hand for a few minutes. I prefer using a stand mixer because it's easier and faster. Since there's no gluten in this flour, you don't have to worry about overworking it or underworking it. Cover it with plastic wrap and let it rise for about a couple of hours, depending on how warm your kitchen is. This is a very sticky dough, so it helps to have a bowl of clean water on the side to drench your hands in to help you shape your dough. You can shape your dough in any way you wish. I'm doing 2 regular shaped loaves, and I'll have a little bit of dough left over for a smaller oval loaf at the end. Add a few cuts on top of the loaf and sprinkle some sesame seeds. It makes the loaf look so much prettier. And now you're gonna let it sit on the counter for about an hour. I used some kitchen towels here to keep the shape of the loaf. Cook it in a 500-degree preheated Dutch oven for about 20 minutes. Then you're going to take it out and cook it in the oven on its own at 425 for another 20 to 25 minutes. The bread should be slightly golden and smelling delicious. It's unbelievable how close this is to regular bread. It smells like bread. It tastes better than bread. The texture is amazing. It toasts wonderfully. I like to slice it in small, thin slices, put it in a toaster, and butter it up. Bread never tasted better. It's a regular in our house, and I'm sure it will be in yours too once you try it. And as always, homemade is always better.